Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome everybody. I've just had this awful feeling that I haven't clicked the button to make sure that I have got closed captions on. Sorry, my apologies if I didn't do that. I usually do it, but I just got a horrible feeling I forgot this time. Anyway, I'm sure you guys will let me know if I have or haven't. Anyway, so I thought I'd use the Stamped One Sheet Wonder that I did last night. Miss Kay, hello Kay, has given me permission to case a card that she showed me. Oh, it is on. Okay, now I can see the closed captions. That's great. All right, I'm happy now. I'm happy I can get to it now. Yes, and so, and then I think I've got another idea. Did I have another idea? I may have got another idea for a card as well. So let's have a look at my desk and get started. How is everybody? Nice to see you all. Hello Paula, hi Shaz, Kay, Heather, Patricia, Lois, Dee Dee, hello. Good to see you. I'm just going to switch my light off there. There we go, that's better. All right. Right, there we go. Hello Serene, hello. Oh, Serena, I replied to your email, but I hadn't realised what time you'd actually sent it. So ignore what I said at the end of my email. Maybe we'll speak tomorrow. All right. Right. So, Miss Kay showed me a card that she made this evening. And I'm going to slightly adapt it from the measurements that she showed me because she used a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. And I haven't got that here, so I'm going to use the Stampin' Up! This is the British A4. Now I wonder if I can slightly adapt it to fit an 11 and a half. Oh no, it's 8.5 by 11. Oh, hold on. 11 divided by 3.6. So if I'm just having a wee think. Change it to 3.5. Okay. You know what? I think I might make two at the same time. So let's do it this way. Okay, so instead of scoring this perhaps at 4 inches, I'm going to do this at 3.5. And so roughly that's about, if you're wanting to do this in UK, sorry, not UK, metric, maybe score at 9 centimetres. So I'm going to score 3.5, 7, and cut at 10.5. So we're going to make a kind of tri-fold card with a bit of a difference. So then I'm going to cut this in half. So you guys, your card is 8.5, but we only have 8, so we're just going to cut this at 4 inches. Just to make life easier for me, my numbers. Oh no, 4. What am I doing? I nearly cut 3.5 there. All right. So what was really lovely about this trifold card that Kay made was that she used that as the base, but hers was slightly different. Hers was 4 by. This section was 4 by 4, so 4 by 12 inches, and then scored at 444 or 48, and then a section that she stuck onto here. But that section she used the cottage. Oh, what are they called? What are they called? Somebody please help me. Is it the cottage frames? I think they're called. Alright, so because that's 4 inches high, I'm going to cut this at 3 3/4, and then because we're at 3.5 wide there, I'm going to cut this at 3 1/4. So I'm going to get 3 of those off. 1, oh no, 2, 3. Oh, I've managed to get a bit of damp on that. Oops. There. That's the only thing about this weather. I keep drinking cold drinks and they leave condensation patches. Thank you very much, Kay. Countryside Corners. Hello, Kimberly O'Brien. It's been a while for me. I had cataract surgery in both eyes. Oh, Kimberly. Oh, I hope that's feeling good. I know it takes a bit of time for it to heal up. Yeah. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Shaz. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Deborah. Hello, hello. Now, I can't decide whether I actually want it turned the other way, but anyway, we'll see. Right, so the thought I had was to use these dies and basically to stick some kind of panel, and this is what Kay had done with the Countryside Corners dies. I've got to get the right name there. She'd imagine this is the Countryside Corners. She's stuck hers there, there, and there, so it kind of like stuck out. Oh, sorry, stuck above the main card base, which just made it a really interesting card shape, and I thought it was so pretty. So that's what I was thinking of doing with this. So I'm going to get my little mini cut and emboss machine out. Use that to cut out 3 of those. Now the other thing she did was she actually doubled it up, and I'm trying to see if this is, no, it's not symmetrical that way, but what I could do is cut that out and stick that on the back. Ooh, thoughts are whirring through my head, and I think I'd like to cut out that card in Pretty Peacock. Oh, it is humid, but it's quite cool outside. If you're able to sit outside, it's really quite lovely. Unless it's humid outside, of course. Obviously, you're in a different area to me, so. Right, I've just realised I need to cut strips that. So I'm just kind of eyeballing what sort of size strips I need to cut here. Oh, and that's handy because it just so happens to be 7 centimetres, which is great because I can get 3 equal bits out of that. Oh, no, don't fall over. Right, let's get my plates out. Oh, Shaz, how many of your journeys have you done so far this week? I know you're having a bit of a busy week rather. Hi Carla, hi Cheryl. Hi Janice. Okay, I like that. Let's cut 2 more out of this. See how much I can get out of this piece of card. Right, I don't think I'm going to get another piece out of that, but I think I might get that. So I'm just going to cut that out. Oh, that's clever, Pamela. Yeah, we had a storm that took out a lot of trees in our division when I lived in Ottawa, Ontario. They educated the community about keeping the canopy of the trees well trimmed so wind could get through. That does make sense. I guess we all have to adapt to our weather conditions wherever we live. Oh, I think I'm being a bit overambitious trying to cut two out at the same time. They're a bit long to put on in the machine. Ugh, come on, stay. Come on. Nearly there. Oh, I've done too many of that one. Oh well, I'll save that for another project. Meant to be 2 of these, wasn't it? All right. Okay, so those are done. And I'm wondering whether I would like to cut I guess a panel maybe of a lemon lime twist to go inside there. See, not lemon, yeah, lemon lime twist. Just see what offcuts I've got that I can use. Oh, look, and it just so happens. Oh. I like it when that happens. Cut one of those. Did that just move? Stay. Okay, right. Oh, Sharon lives across the street from a 60-foot live oak. You worry what will happen. Yeah. Yep. Do you guys tend to get the winds at in the summer or the winter? Oh, I didn't know that about oak trees, that they have shallow roots. Oh. Spring. Oh. If it came in my direction, it would land on my house. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. Alright, so let's see how I'm going to put this together. Might have to come back to the cutting, but we'll put it aside just for a second. Alright, let's try and assemble this card. Now, as I said, I want to decide whether to have paper that way round and then stick those over the top. I know we're missing some of the design doing it that way, but don't panic, we've got another half sheet up there. Right, let's just get this stuck on first. Oh dear, can't have it on the craft room. Oh dear, Cheryl. Well, at least you know what area to stay clear of if there is a gust. Oh, that didn't seem to loosen whatever it was that was stuck in there. Oh dear, no, don't take the lid off. I like this, how the colour scheme of this Stamp One Sheet Wonder, because I was thinking if you actually wanted to turn this a little bit more Christmassy, you could go with a slightly different colour scheme. I mean, I'm going with the Lemon Lime Twisted, that kind of brightens it all up and makes it a bit more summery, but you could do something a wee bit different and make it look a little bit more seasonal. Alright, so my plan here, oh, I've just poked some of these little bits out. I've forgotten about all these little bits that pop out. Right, so that's going to go on there. Now, do I want them the same way up? Because look, these are slightly different. See? I think I'm going to swap them around a bit. Okay. And then I was thinking of popping these. Now these are sort of designed to sit just inside that panel there. Are they pretty? These are the Sentimental Park dies. Okay, I think I might just stick that down. I've just about got the glue working again. So I'm looking for kind of equal sides, really. Right, where's my pokey tool? Pokey, 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 where are you? Because I've forgotten to take these little bits out. does look so much better when they're out. Because you get that beautiful kind of lace looking effect, which if you were to try and do this by hand would take you a very, very, very long time. Right, I like that. Hi Sherry. Hi Heidi. Hi Mary. Right, come on. There we go. Sorry, this is a bit boring for you to watch, really. But this is part of the card making process. Okay, right, let's get a bit of glue on there. Oop, let's go over. Do I want to do it that way around? Yeah, I think so. All right, one more to go. Nearly there. Sorry. Now I've got to think, what am I going to decorate and put on here? I was thinking some of them could have sentiments. Then the other thought I had was to get out one of the moths from the moth set. I can't remember the name of it. Night Flight? Is that what it's called? Yeah. You've had actual spring here. Oh, nice. Good. That's good to hear, Mary. And Heidi's been watching paint dry, literally. Okay. Interesting. This is the channel where Ruth pokes paper. Yay! Because she can't find her brush. Right. So this one, okay, that one was going to go that way. That one's going to go that way. And so, oh, have I done these all the same? Oh yeah, I have. Never mind. I'll do it all the same. The lemon lime twist ones I've done the same way up. They're not symmetrical. Not symmetrical. Yeah. No, it's not symmetry. What's that? They're not the same on both ends. But there we go. All right, move that into place. Right, there we go. So let's tidy this up a bit. I think to make my life easier, I'm going to use the grid that I've got here in front of me. So I'm going to place that there, and I might even just grab, I've got some to hand, some washi tape just to hold that down so it doesn't move around. And then when I stick these on, I can sort of align. Oh no, hold on, let me move that so the line, so this is the inch side of the grid paper. I'm actually going to align it so that the score marks also align with the grid paper. There we go. And the reason I'm doing that is so I can have some guidance to make sure that not only these are all going to be at the same level this way, but also they're going to be the same distance from the edge. So I've got like 1, 2, 3 squares and a tiny weeny bit. And then what should we go for? Should we go for there or should we go for there? Maybe the top one. grab a pencil. I'm just going to draw a line across there, so I know what I'm aiming for. Right, so I need to put glue then in this area here. Three and a bit in, 3 and a bit in, and then that touching that top line there. So that is 1, 2 1/4 inches above my piece of card base. If it sounds like I'm making this up as I go along, that is because I am. La, what I mean by, oh, what's that? Oh, I see. Ruth is a demo. Did. Oh. Oh, okay. Good. Okay, next one. So I'm going to flip that round that way. Want that there. Pop a blob of glue. And again, 1, 2, 3 and a bit. 1, 2, 3 and a bit, and then that to reach that line there. Oh, it's so much easier when you've got a grid to work towards. So much easier, I cannot tell you. Because otherwise I'd be there with ruler and then the glue would be moving it around and yada yada yada. So much more handy if you're doing this type of work. Okay, what did you use out of interest? Because you've made one of these. Did you use your grid paper to align everything? Oh, no, don't move. Right, very carefully taking the washi off. Okay. And then I'm going to flip that over. And then to decorate, I'm just going to, not decorate, but also to make it more sturdy, I'm just going to stick that over the top there. Okay, also, when you made this, did you stick a panel over the back of this? Oh, you used those papers, didn't you? Hi, Sherry. What am I making? It's like a triple fold card, and but with panels that stick up above the card base. So the card base is virtually sort of a square because I cut it from a rectangular piece of cardstock, so you know, the A4. And I've also done the measurements so that you can get it out of an 8.5 by 11. But you can do this process using a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock if you so wished, and cutting it at 4 by 12 and then scoring at 4 and 8. But you know me. Oh, mind you, I don't. Oh, I may have some brightly coloured 12 by 12. All right, so this is the, look, that's the idea of it. That one does that. Isn't that cool? I stuck the first panel and then folded to the line, the rest up, and yes, I put a panel on the reverse. Okay, so you then put a panel on here. Okay, well, to make this extra special, why not? Let's pick one of the, so one of the colours I used in the Stamp One Shoot Wonder was Lemon Lolly. So let's go for a little bit of Lemon Lolly. And I'm going to cut the same size squares just to fit on the back so that you can write
a nice message. So that's going to be 3 3/4 by 3 1/4. Oh, hello bug, go away. I'm just going to double check that I've got that right. Yes, I have. 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Oh, there we go. That's nice and tidy. Oops. Sorry, I was reading comments and then I couldn't see where I put my card. Right. So this is making it really nice and sturdy, this. It's a detailed card, but I think it's going to be worth it. Okay. Right, so I was thinking of decorating maybe the middle panel with some kind of focal point, and I'm wondering whether to stamp the moth and colour it in. It's a night of flight. Night of flight. There we go. Right, so whatever I choose can't be wider than that. Ooh, might be able to get 3 on there actually. That's cutting it fine. Definitely that one. Definitely that one, and maybe even that small one. Ooh, okay, let's do some colouring. Let's get a piece of white cardstock out. Scrap piece here to use. Right, I'm going to use the Memento, the Tuxedo Black Memento ink here, because I'm going to be using alcohol pens to colour this in. So when you are stamping an image that you want to colour in with any alcohol marker, you need to use a water-based ink. And that's what this product is. Okay. Okay. And last one. This one, yes, it is, isn't it? Right, so I want to kind of go with similar colours that are in the sheet, but I don't have all of them, so we're going to have to kind of make it up as we go along. I wonder if I can create a pretty peacock colour by mixing a blue and a green. That'll be interesting, won't it? Okay, so what's this? Dark Night of Navy. Oh, I didn't think I was going that dark. Never mind. I've done it now. So I found with the alcohol pens, sometimes if you don't have a colour that you want to use, with some careful mixing, you can sort of get a similar colour to what you need. So that's Dark Night of Navy. Ah, cool. Janice. This is light. Oh, and this one's running out. Okay. See how long this is going to last me. Don't know if this is going to last through this whole wing. Nope. Okay, let's go for a new one. Oh wow. Okay, that's definitely newer, isn't it, that one? Oh, right, now I want to try and put a bit of other like green on it now. So that's dark old olive. I wanted to go whether to go with light old olive. So I can actually just tester it out and see what happens. So I'm going to mix a bit of light old olive over the top. Oh no, it goes too bright. Nope, don't like that. Okay, what happens if I mix dark old olive? Ooh, that goes quite bright as well. Ooh, it's not what I wanted to have happen. Right, what happens if I mix, what's this? Shaded spruce. I didn't even know I had shaded spruce. Ooh, it really does turn it quite light. Okay. I just need it not to look so blue, so I'm just going to go in with it. I might have to go over the top of it in a minute, but now I've gone outside the lines a bit, but never mind. I know what, let's do the rest of this. That's interesting. Okay, gonna just add some more blue to that. Then I think I wouldn't mind this going a bit more olivey down here, so I'm just going to add some old olive kind of accents to this, and then go for a lighter old olive for the head section there. All right, It's interesting. Okay, quite like that. Right, just going to see what that looks like. Oh, I've just thought it's going to, if it sticks out, you're going to see the ink on the other side of the, I might have to colour the back of this. I've never done that before. Has anyone ever tried doing that? You know when, because obviously it's showing the ink around the back of it. Now, I'm sorry, moth, but I'm going to take your antennae off because there is no way I'm cutting around those. Absolutely no way. Not happening. Not tonight, not any night. I might make some out of string or something, but I'm not cutting those out. Sorry, concentration. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I didn't realise that, well, not I didn't realise, I forgot that, yeah, if you see the back, I wonder if I could just colour in the back. Be interesting to see what happens when you're pushing that colour back through. I wonder if it makes an impact on the front. Now I've realised that those dark wings don't actually really show up, so I'm wondering whether this is going to have to go somewhere else, or whether I'm just going to have to do something else completely different, because I'm not completely sure about what's happening there. Or, so what I could do is use my white pens, if I can get my hands on them. I did used to have them, my zebra pens, and do some white accents on them, on this one. That didn't work out as I thought. What do you think, guys? If they are symmetrical, you can glue. Yes, that's true. You can do that. Do you think it matters? Unless I lighten up the edge of... kind of helps. Kind of, sort of. All right, should we just keep going? So this one, oh, that's my lemon. I've got a light parakeet party. Let's do that one then. Now this is the one that's actually got a stamp that matches. But what was the news? Oh, brilliant news, Anne. Brilliant. Glad you're feeling better. I'm sure you've still got a way to go to be fully recovered, but praise God. Glad you're getting home. So much nicer to recover at home, isn't it? Okay, so that was Poppy Parade. That's dark Granny Apple Green, and I just want to add some darker elements to this. I kind of like that these moths can be completely fantastical, because when you actually Google these beautiful creatures, they are so many. Sorry, they come in so many different colours, and so I can't remember all the different combinations, but I'm having fun making it up. Oh, it's a 2-hour drive. Oh, I hope you've got a lift, Anne. Or is the ambulance taking you back? Right. These are fairly easy to cut out. Yeah, not too many tricky areas to have to go around, especially if you cut off the antenna. Oh dear. Right. Oh, that's a nice contrast on there, isn't it? I like that. Oh, apart from that bit there. Right, let's add a little bit of glue to the bottom of that, and then that will show up better. All right, there we go, that shows up. I'm wondering whether to put a little splash of red on that middle one now. Oops. Slightly went over the line there. Push that back a bit. Okay, last one. Right, this time I might go for a bit of red. You know what? Because I'm going to be cutting this out, I'm not actually even going to colour properly. Thank you. Hubby is coming to pick you up. Oh, good. Oh, it'll be so nice to get home. Oh. Some of the ends of these pens have got a little bit used, but that's fine. They're not meant to last forever. You have to be very diligent in colouring carefully with these pens if you want the brush tips to last. So I tend to use up. Actually, it's interesting, there was some discussion about demonstrators using alcohol pens with their customers, and they were saying, some people going, wow, it's easier to have 2 sets, or just tape up that bit so that it doesn't get used. But I don't really mind. They need to be used and experienced. Right, I was going to go for a little bit of a paler blue, just to do some highlights through there. Right. Time to cut this one out. Yep. Oh, this is the trickiest one to cut out because can you see all those little zigzaggy bits at the bottom? Oh, I take it back what I said about this stamp set. I did think it was nice and easy, not this one. So maybe this one, I don't recommend you try and cut this one out too often because that is tricky. Got a lot of darting up and down on this one. Right. Nearly there, nearly there. Just a few more little twiddly doos. Right. And then I need to finish off this bit. I don't even know how much time has passed. Okay, not quite an hour yet. But once again, I've made a very detailed card. I wasn't intending for this to take as long, but I don't know, I just felt like it had to have some nice focal point. I might just go around the edge of this a bit. Sorry, it just wasn't showing up against that green. I'd forgotten that I needed it to show up. That's better. And because I can make up the colours, you know, you can just add what needs to be added. Maybe go with that one. Okay. Just trying to think if some ribbon would look nice on it or not, but no, I think I'll leave it. Right, so I'm going to glue these on just with normal glue. Oh, I'm going to colour in the back of this one because I think if I start adding dimensionals, it's all going to become far too bulky. So I'm just going to stick with the glue. I'm just going to colour the ends of that in. Oh yes, Serene does have a YouTube channel. Yeah, she does. Yep. Trying to think who. If one of my admins could go and find it, that'd be awesome. But don't worry if you can't. I can do it. Oh, I've stuck that one there. Haha! I meant to stick that one. Never mind. It's done now. I can't undo it. I'll try and find it for you. Hold on. Stamping matters. There we go, Kay. Not Kay, Mary, sorry. There we go. Well, it's very dramatic, I think, this one. Hi, Jane. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, maybe stamping some words to stick on here, but do the style where I cut the words out. Yeah, something like, what have I got? Smiles across the miles, maybe. Sunshine to brighten your day. Love and big hugs. Yeah, okay, let's try this out then. Oh, should probably just do, right, okay. When putting on these long stamps, it's best just to drop them onto your table. Oop, and pick them up. Right. It still doesn't feel like it's straight. I think it's because my paper's a little bit bendy. Anyway, it doesn't actually matter because, as I said, I'm going to be cutting these up. So what's that? Night of... Oh, Misty Moonlight. No, not that. Where's Pretty Peacock? Oh, thanks, Janice. I don't know if I will put all of these on, but I'll cut out a few of these words. Actually, could have sunshine to brighten your day. Could do that. I wonder if I can just trim it. It's not quite straight. It's sort of, it feels like it's bending over. Sunshine. Oh, I quite like that. but I'm going to just dab, a little dab, no, in the ink. Just to make it stand out. It needs a border. I'm just literally pushing the card into the ink, and that is just giving it a little brush of ink, and then let it dry for a moment. You can't cut straight. Yeah, cutting straight, so overrated. That's what trimmers are for anyway. And if you can't cut with a trimmer, make it wonky with the scissors. Oh dear. There we go. I think I'm done, yay! So one very detailed card, but so pretty, from the stamped one sheet one done. I've still got that whole section left. So if you want to see that video, it was last night, so I'll pop it in the description so you can get to see it. And so I used the beautiful Sentimental Park dies, and I haven't even touched these flowers that were in it, because I could have added some extra little flowers on there, but I didn't. And what else did I use? Oh, some of the sentiments were from Sending Smiles, and the moths were from Night of Flight, which is a host set. But if you're finding it tricky to put an order in of over £150, just contact me and I'll figure out a way of ordering it for you. If you can, yeah, do a direct payment. So there we go. Right. So thank you so much, Kay, for inspiring me with this idea. And I really like the idea of that you've got your sort of big piece of cardstock here that you fold, but then these sections these can be made from offcuts and scraps and things. I like that idea. So there we go. It's all very pink and green, isn't it? But it's very vibrant. Right, thank you everybody for hanging out with me, and we'll get to see you again soon, I'm sure. What am I doing tomorrow evening? No, nothing particularly scheduled. I've just got that class I'm looking forward to seeing my Aussie pals on Saturday. Saturday morning for me, but Saturday evening for them. So I need to send out the Zoom information to you guys now before I go to bed. All right. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Kay. Hi. Thank you, Serena, Valerie, and everybody else. Do take care of yourselves, and I hope you have a safe journey back home and you get lots of rest over the weekend. All right. Take care, everyone. God bless.